Pastor Michael Smith show. Illuminati News Hour on the Gospel Radio Show. You're tuning into the Pastor Michael Show on Gospel Talk Radio Show.
Right, people, for more exclusive content, exclusive conversations, and weekly Bible study class, and much, much more, well, join my exclusive Facebook Messenger group. You can do so by sending me a friend request to my Facebook page, PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. That's PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. So, Sister Nickis, yeah, we're back again. Go ahead, Sister Nickis.
A Texas cardiologist has apologized after he wrote on Twitter that his daughter in Baltimore had been attacked by BLM.
That's Black Lives Matter. Now, you know what I'm saying? For all of you people who getting the mix and screw, to all you black people who stand up for the BLM, sometimes you got the question about the BLM. Why is these major corporations backing the BLM? You know what I'm saying? Why is Walmarts and Kmarts and, you know what I'm saying, Kroger's, all of these major corporations is backing the BLM? Because it's not a black issue. It's not a black organization. Let me tell you something.
I support them.
You support them? I know why you support them. You know why you support them, Sister Nickis? Because no, not because you're black, and we know that you're black, but you don't support them because you're black. You support them. You support them because you support the LGBT. And
that's not why.
Yes, it is.
That's not why, because no, it's not.
Well, because some things you don't know, some things you got to sit down and be quiet and listen. So the BLM, the Black Lives Matter movement, is not for blacks. Actually, it is against blacks. It is to move all of the rights that blacks have and all of the funding that's supposed to fund black organizations and such things of that nature. It is to move all of that into funding and backing the LGBT. All the rights that the blacks supposed to be fighting for and such things of that nature, it is to be moved to the LGBT, so the LGBT can have them particular rights. You know what I'm saying? And that is because who started BLM? 3 lesbians started the BLM. So you black people, y'all fighting for a cause that don't even concern you. But go ahead, Sister Nickis. You LGBT lover yourself.
Not today. And I'm a BLM lover.
Yeah, I know you. Yep, you are one and the same because BLM is LGBT, so you're one and the same. Go ahead, Sister Nickis.
And the city police refused to do anything about it because the suspects were black. My daughter called me in tears. Adriana Natel tweeted, she was driving with her boyfriend in Baltimore and their car was attacked by a group of BLM. Black Lives Matter. It was damaged and her boyfriend was beaten. She flipped it and called the police, but they can't do anything because they are African American. He continued, is this the America we want? But the police department records of events differ significantly. Baltimore police released both body camera footage of the encounter to the Baltimore Sun. In the video, a couple assumed to be Natalie's daughter and her boyfriend explained to the officer that they would decline to have their windshield washed. The man then said he jumped out of the car and that 3 screechy washers approached and surrounded him. I said I would defend myself. I do have a knife for me, one of the screechy washers said. I have a knife too, the man told the officer. As the word spread, actually what went down, now issued the following statement. I sincerely apologize for a tweet I posted this weekend. He said, I was worried about my daughter, and I jumped into conclusion based on the information I had at the time. I've dedicated my entire professional career to healing people from all backgrounds, and I regret that my words were misinterpreted and really hurt.
You don't have to apologize. Let's stop right there, Sister Nikki's. Doctor from Detroit. You do not have to apologize, because any father, when they hear that their daughter is being attacked, any father will do the same thing. Any father will go all out for their daughters, let alone their sons. Any father, any good father will go all out for their kids, period. So you don't need to apologize. What are you apologizing for? You know what I'm saying? There's one thing for sure, two things for certain. That's why, you know what I'm saying, Illuminati Radio, we are not signed up under any contract with any mainstream media. Can't nobody tell us to come back and apologize for shit that we say, because what we say, we mean what we say. There is no reason for us to come back and apologize. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter, and the people and the black people that are out there protesting, that's what the scripture says. But the scripture says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because every last black person that is in these protests is lacking knowledge. Because it's every last one of these black people that's in these protests, doing all these protests, knew exactly what was the agenda of the Black Lives Matter movement, is they wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But yet they censor the truth. They want to censor us because we are the truth. Well, minus Sister Nikki. Sister Nikki's the LGBT supporter. But, you know what I'm saying? They want to censor us because we are the truth. You know what I'm saying? We got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to understand. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Illuminati Radio been here for over 20 years. Well, over 15 years now. You know what I'm saying? We've been, you know what I'm saying? We've been getting censored ever since then. But nevertheless, we still going to be here. We're not funded by the elites. We're not funded by any private organizations to keep our mouths shut. We are funded by you, the viewer. You know what I'm saying? Sister Nikki's, what do you think about this? Do you think this father should have apologized?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I'll put it like this. No, back this up. You said yes. If you got brutally attacked and you called your father, would you been mad if your father reacted in a violent way?
It depends.
Okay. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put it another way. I'm gonna put it another way. Your son, if your son called you up and said that he got attacked, what are you going to do?
Like I said, it depends. And the reason why I say depends, it depends on the situation.
If a nasty ass whore came up to your son, smacked the fuck out of your son, kicked him in the mouth, you know what I'm saying, tripped him, took his shoes, and then took his belt so he can't pull up his pants, you know what I'm saying, and ran off with it, you know what I'm saying, what are you going to do?
I'm going on one.
Okay, but what if you know the chick? You know where she live at? What are you going to do?
I'm going to get myself back for that violence.
You gonna go and approach the girl, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
If anybody
what we don't
if anybody say different, no, you don't. No, I don't want to hear that. Don't change it because you don't know what you will do out of anger, out of upset. You know what I'm saying? Out of pure instinct, you don't know what you're gonna do. A lot of us make crucial moves. You know what I'm saying? Just off of hearing the news, because I know if the shoe was on my foot, you know what I'm saying? If I was in the world, I probably will react with straight up violence. But being that I'm in the truth, I think before I act. Now, we can't say that this doctor is in the truth because he's not, because he he thinks this Black Lives Matter movement is real. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if this news story is real, but you know what I'm saying? I'm going off the narrative so I can use this news story as a teaching mechanism to teach the people. Sister Nikki's is an LGBT supporter. She loves LGBTers. You know what I'm saying? That's why she loves BLM. You know what I'm saying? BLM should be LGBT BLM. They should add damn BLM onto LGBT. You know what I'm saying? You might as well. You got all these other damn letters in there. And Sister Nikki's is a supporter. You a supporter of LGBT? Why don't you just... Anyway. Sister Nikki's?
I'm here.
We love Sister Nikki. You know what I'm saying? We get down and dirty in the trenches with Sister Nikki.
But, Pastor Mike, even though you get on my nerves, I still got love for Illuminati News and Gospel Talk always.
I hope it ain't that gay love. You know what I'm saying? I don't go that way. But anyway.
No, I know which way your door swings. So please.
Yeah, don't swing left. It swings right. It do not swing left. It swings right. All right. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati Radio right here on Illuminati Radio. Illuminati News Hour right here on Illuminati Radio. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. My co-host is Sister Nikki's. Ain't that easy for sheezy? Don't forget, you want more exclusive content, exclusive conversations, weekly Bible studies, and much, much more? Get your butt into that Facebook Messenger group. You can do so by sending me a friend request to my Facebook page, PSTR Michael Smith on Facebook, and I'll add you to the group. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.
You are tuning in to Pastor Michael Smith Show. Illuminati News Hour on the Gospel Radio Show. Yeah, you are tuning into the